bitch had nigga got an automobile tech, got a goddamn raise with the dough out, yeah.
Yo, YouTube, what's going on? It's your man Uncle Demi, and I'm here with volume 7 of this meta build series. It's crazy that we made it this far, and I must say, man, the reception's been really good, man. I'm really appreciative of the responses that I've gotten, man. Greatly appreciative. I'm glad y'all enjoying this series. And today I got the offensive threat. You know, what can I say about this build, man? This build right here, bro, it's pretty damn good, man, especially when you hit 99 and you get the ball control, the contact dunks. I mean, everything about this build literally, and it don't take long. I think once you hit a 97 or something like that, I gotta see when I'm going through here, it doesn't take long, man, to really start to have this build cook up. And once you get this build to its full potential, is definitely, again, one of the top builds in the game. It's a meta build for a reason, because literally there is nothing offensively that this build can do. This build can do anything and everything offensively, from dunking, contact dunks, shooting threes, you know, speed boosting, you know, whatever you want from it, it can do. And so let's hop right into it, man. Let's go, volume 7, let's go. So with this build is you want to go here, okay? You want to go with the slashing and shooting pie chart. All right, it's a very unique build. I mean, pie chart when it comes to builds. A lot of people like to use this pie chart here, but if you want to get that nice offensive threat to be able to get everything that you're looking for, this is what you want to go with. All right. Of course, you want to go with this right here with the most speed and acceleration. All right, and what you want to do as far as the build, you want to max these all out right here. All right. So you already see off rip, you have an 82 driving dunk, which is pretty dope. All right. And then you want to go ahead and max all this out also. So now you have 21 badges. Then you want to go ahead and max out your pass accuracy and your ball handling. All right. And then what you want to do is you want to get your perimeter defense, your lateral quickness, your steals, and of course your rebounds, which will then give you 8 defensive badges. And then what you can do with this last 2, you can put them wherever you want. I just do them on post moves. I don't know why. I just, you know, hey, eventually you get 4 more on that, you have a decent post move. I don't know. All right, so I went here. So as you can tell, you're gonna have 15 finishing, 21 shooting, 13 playmaking, and 8 defensive and rebounding badges. That is a ton of badges, so there's no secret why you see this build a lot in the community, because you can do anything and everything, like I said beforehand. When you come to your size, you can go ahead and get whatever. I just thought compact would be dope. You want to go 6'3", going because you want to try to get the 86 ball control as fast as you can. Going up to 6'4", you get, you know, be a little bit closer. You got 83 driving dunk, but at the same time, it just hits you on the 81 ball handler, and that's just something that I just don't really think is worth it. So going here with the 82, go ahead and max your weight all the way down, so you can get that. Now your acceleration is a 91, and your speed is still an 88, and your lateral quickness is a 75 now. And then for your wingspan, you want to lower that all the way down. Okay, so now as you can see, the 85 ball handling is not going to be much of an issue. Hit a few shots, and then of course you'll go ahead and get that 86 ball control. All you have to do is just hit 96, and then you have 86, and then of course after that, work your way up, and then you will have 89 ball control at 99 overall. Same thing with your driving dunk. All you have to do is just hit 97. I'm 98, and then you have the 85 driving dunk, and then all of a sudden you have contact dunks, right? So it's, like I said, it's crazy to see what this build has. This is the only build in the game, in the meta build series, that literally you don't get everything up front. You just kind of literally wait a little bit, and then you can really reap the benefits on the back end of it, because now you can be able to get them contact dunks, and you can be able to get the ball handling. And the thing is this, it don't really take long, guys, to hit 99. That's a good thing. So if you want to do this build, don't get deterred by it. Literally grind this thing out to 99 and just watch how dominant you will be on the court. All right, so here you have some choices. You can either go with the slash, the shot creating, to me, and I think, like, slashing is really dope. Like I said, it's a very OP badge. You can also go with the shot creating. So it's either or. I don't think playmaking and spot up shooter, I mean, if you want to do that, you can. Me personally, I'm just big on the slashing. I think, like, slashing is just so OP. And if you're able to have that slashing takeover, You can pretty much do anything you want. Of course, shot creator is dope too, but I'm gonna go with slashing because that's just, and maybe I'm an old head, you know what I'm saying? I just like the slashing. So there you go, the offensive threat. All right, so let's go ahead and test this out real quick. And then again, I'm gonna show you exactly what badges I'm thinking would be best for you and for this build. And let's go here. All right, yeah, 15 badges. All right, so of course you want to go with your contact finisher. That's obvious. All right, then yeah, here you want to go with some fancy footwork. You want to go with your slithery finisher, because I think like these badges here are pretty dope to have from the jump start. I just think that when you're a smaller build, you're really going to greatly appreciate having this. And then last but not least, you want to get your giant slayer on gold. And then I think you should go with your consistent finisher or your acrobat. All right, and the reason why I've been getting away from consistent finisher is because 2K literally just buffed the hell out of layups, and like I've seen 100% contested. No, like literally the bar bounces back twice. Like it's almost like the dude tried to tap it to do a hop step, didn't even, you know, it didn't even show up as a layup attempt as far as pressing the button, and it still goes in 100% smothered. So why even put anything on that? Same thing for Pro Touch. I'm like, man, Pro Touch might be good if I'm trying to do the deep hooks, but I feel the same way. I'm like, man, with this build, I'm going to the paint, like I don't really need it. So I feel like this would be the best right here. Right, these badges. You can also go with Lob City Finisher if you wanted to. If you feel like you don't want to do the acrobat, you can go here. It's like I said, it's your build. You can do it any way you want. I'm just kind of giving you my ideas, all right? Here from the shooting aspect, you definitely want to go with Hot Zone Hunter, Range Extender, Green Machine. I like my quick draw on silver, of course. All right, and then from here, like there's a couple ways that people do this. I see a lot of guys go with volume shooter, right? And then I see people go with difficult shots. I see people go with catch and shoot. I see other people go with dead eye. It's really about, you know, your preference, how you play. If you feel like you can shoot a lot of shots contested, go ahead and go with the dead eye right here. I think Hot Zone Hunter, Green Machine, Range Extender, and Volume Shooter, maybe you can switch it up like that. This build's offense threat for a reason. You're going to be throwing up a lot of shots. So I mean, like, this seems like the best aspect for it. I also seen somebody take the Green Machine and go with tireless score for obvious reasons. I mean, you know, you're an offensive threat. You're gonna probably doing a lot of isoing, or you're just gonna be the main scorer on the team. So you need to have certain badges, and I feel like those are the best ones to have, right? And from here, like I said, this right here is where things get tricky. You don't have as many playmaking badges as the other meta builds, so you have to really utilize them the best to your ability. I know that getting quick first step, handle for days are the most huge right now, because obviously you only have 13. You got to figure out, you know, obviously, listen, you can go more badges here, all right? And I know a lot of people are gonna be like, well, you can get more badges here. That is true, but again, I'm big on defense, right? I'm big on defense and having those certain badges that you need to have. Maybe it's just because, you know, I just like defense so much. So there is a way you can get more playmaking badges here. And by all means, if that's what you want to get, then by all means, go ahead and do that. Like I said, you can change some attributes around and get a lower defensive badges and more playmaking badges. It's just your call. But for this setup here, handles for days, quick first step, you want to get your space creator. I think those are critical, right? And then the last two, you can either go, which I was thinking is that you can just go dimer on silver, go downhill, right? If you don't want to go down dimer and downhill, then you can go with your ankle breaker, right? You have one badge left over, maybe you can put that on pluckable. It's really your call. You got to be, you know, obviously it's based upon how you play and your play style, but I know for the most part, handles for days, quick first step, you really want to have space creator, ankle breaker. Now the rest, you can kind of go back and forth with that. Maybe if you don't want the space creator and feel like you can do a lot of shot creating, then you can go here with stop and go. I think that's a really good one to have too. So again, it's your call, it's your build. Now here, this is where I was saying, like, you know, hey, go ahead and get your clamps, go ahead and get your intimidator, your pickpocket, and your pick dodger, right? So that's why I feel like, you know, this to be able to have some defensive badges was pretty good to have. You have defensively, you do have, you know, good attributes, so it makes sense to have these, right? You want to get a lot of screens put up against you. You want to have that pick dodger, the pickpocket, the intimidator, and the clamps is really good. If you wanted to try to drop something down here, you can go there if you wanted to. Again, it's your build. I'm just trying to give you ideas of how I feel like this build will work best, right? So there you go, guys. I mean, this is the offensive threat. As you can tell just from the screen, I mean, you have a ton of badges with this build. This right here leaves a lot open for conversation. I know that. I know a lot of y'all gonna have a lot to say about this one just because of the playmaking. But at the same time, I mean, you know, it's all about, to me, defense. Maybe to you is more offense. Maybe you're only happy with having 3, you know, or 1 offense or defensive badge, or maybe 4 or whatever, 5. But for me, I think 8's really good. I usually always try to go for 9, but I felt like 8 because I didn't want to allocate a lot of attributes to the defensive side, because I didn't want to really have to lose on the offensive side, because it is an offensive threat. So you want to try to put that time and effort into the offensive side of things. But again, this is the build. And if, like I said, if you enjoyed this video, please drop that like, please subscribe, and as usual, I'll be back really soon with another banger. And of course, just wait till the end of this video, go ahead and hit next, because I have volume 8 for y'all boys, all right, and girls. All right, so y'all enjoy, man, and I'll be back tomorrow.
If he caught for a low, we gon' give it to him. Take the stop out the top of no transformer. Remember ducking and dodging on every corner. Doing flip with a breeze like a mighty morpher. Told myself to get rich and go help.